What's going on, everybody? This is Jake McGeorge with Segway Powersports. We got another episode of Segway Tech Talk for you. Today, we're gonna show you how to change out the primary clutch. Now, the process is gonna be almost exactly the same for the UT10, UT10 Crew, the Villain, and the UT6. So I'm not gonna break down the step-by-step on removing the clutch case cover. If you guys wanna get better information on how to do that, you can check out our video about changing the clutch belt. Quick little tool list that you'll need to change out the primary clutch on a Segway. You're gonna need a 10mm socket. If you have a 2025 or newer that has the air intake on the clutch cover, you're gonna need a 7mm socket to do that. You're also gonna need your belt removal tool, 7mm socket, a 10mm socket, a 19mm socket, and a 21mm socket. You're also gonna need a Segway clutch removal tool. All right, first things first, we gotta remove the clutch cover so we can actually get to the clutch itself. All right, now that we got the clutch cover off, we need to remove the belt so we can start working on getting the primary clutch off there. All right, now that we've got the belt off, we want to remove the primary clutch itself. You're gonna need your 21mm socket for that. If you've got an extension, it's gonna make it a little bit easier to get to. It's important to remember that these are reverse threaded. So you need to go lefty-tighty, righty-loosey. So now that we got the clutch retaining bolt out, it's time to move on to using the clutch removal tool. If you don't have one of these, you can hit up your local Segway dealer and they can get one ordered for you. This is a great tool to keep on hand, and it does not come with the toolkit that comes with the vehicle. All right, we've got our old clutch out. In this case, this car is pretty much brand new, so we're not gonna worry about throwing a brand new clutch back in the car. The purpose of this video is just to show you guys the process, but since we got it out, I think what we'll do is we'll kind of take a look at it. We'll blow any belt dust out that might be in there. We'll clean it up a bit and we'll throw it back in the car. Now that we're inside the clutch case, we've got the clutch off. This is also a great opportunity to get into the clutch case itself, clean out any dust or debris that may have built up from heavy use of your belt. It will over time build up quite a bit of dust, and for clutch longevity, you want to make sure you blow that out and clean that out whenever possible. We got our clutches cleaned out. We got the new clutch ready to go. We're just gonna slide it back on the clutch shaft, reverse the whole process, and that's really all there is to it. The primary clutch is reverse threaded, so it is lefty-tighty, righty-loosey. All right, thanks guys for tuning in to another episode of Segway Tech Talk. That is an overview on how to change out the clutch on either your Segway Villain, UT10, UT10 Crew. And while the parts are a little bit different on the UT6, it is exactly the same process. We'll catch you guys on the next one.